Alright, what's up guys? This is Racian bringing you a Dueling Network commentary. I will be using my Hieratic, Chaos Dragon Weird OTK, Semi-OTK deck versus a random ranked dueling match people. Anyway, I start off with 2 Compulse, Convocation, Starlight, Red MD, and Trag. That's not a very good hand in my opinion, but it's doable, I guess. So my turn, I start off, I just do nothing, I pass. He sets 1 card and then passes. I draw Tefnuit, which is pretty awesome. So, but I can't do anything right now, so I just set the 2 Compulse and Starlight hoping for a Heavy Storm, and I just pass. Then he goes Wind Up Shark. At first I thought it was a wind up deck, but then he drops the random level 3 water monster, I forget the name, and goes into defense Zen main. So I was like, interesting. So this turn I draw another Tefnuit, so I'm like, what the why did Dueling Net give me a second Tefnuit? Then I was like, alright, you know, it's fine. Just summon Tefnuit, then Convocation into Sue, because Sue is awesome. And, well, of course, JB Tefnuit and SS Sue. And, of course, Tefnuit's effect activates, giving me, my level 6 Vanilla Drag, which, of course, is the Watt-Tail Dragon. And, of course, Sue's effect activates, I attribute the second Tefnuit, hitting the back row, which was absolutely useless. But it could have been worse. But, yeah, I get the second Watt-Tail. By the way, this is not a competitive Hieratic deck. I use triple Watt-Tail, so Chain Disappearance would screw this deck over so bad. Good thing he's not really using a competitive deck. So, yeah. Well, the Hieratic Pharaoh, plays the effect. Now, I could have actually gone straight into the OTK. I really could have, but because I mean, I have the 2 level 6, I could have went to another Dragon Pharaoh and another Red MD, and you know, the Watt-Tail and the Gustav Max, and I had Compulse too, so I really could have OTK'd right now, but I decided, like, no, I don't want to. Just for the sake of recording purposes, I'm just gonna stop right here, just so everybody can see, like, what a Hieratic deck can do if it doesn't OTK in one shot. So I play the Compulse on the Zen mains, gets rid of it. Compulse is so good this format, it's unbelievable. Xyzs are basically crap. Anyway, Tefnuit goes direct, Sue goes direct. Dragon Pharaoh can't attack on the turn its effect is activated, and of course Red MD has 0/0 attack and defense, so it's kind of useless just sitting there. Anyway, I got Starlight to protect in case of Dark Hole and Heavy Storm, and I have Compulse because there's no way he's going to be able to summon more than 1 monster. So on his turn he plays Bird of the Mighty. I must admit I did not see that coming. But then he goes into Drill Barnacle, and the same thing again. Then he just goes into Aqua Jet, and I'm like, wait, what? And then I'm like, okay, yeah, there's no way this dude is gonna be able to come back from next turn. And then he plays Prohibition, declaring Red MD. So I'm like, okay, I have Sue on the field and Red MD already on the field, so that was like completely useless. But it was cool, you know, I just said whatever. So, I just wanted to make sure he knew that, I can still use Red MD's effect on the field, but he said, alright, it's cool, whatever, I know you can do it. So I said, well, okay, whatever. So I just played, Sue's effect, tributing Tefnuit, destroying the Prohibition. And now Tefnuit's effect would have activated, and I get the 3rd Watt-Tail from my deck. And then Red MD's effect activates. But no, I was thinking about Red MD's effect. I was thinking whether I should do a Tum or Red MD first. I was contemplating on that. I really should have done a Tums first. I really should have. Because then I would have gotten Light Pulsar, and then I would have used that as a seize, sent that to the graveyard. Then I would use that use it as a seize, send it to the graveyard right now to bounce that Drill Barnacle. And then I would have played Red MD's effect to get the Light Pulsar back from my graveyard right at this moment right here. And yeah. As you can see right now, Light Pulsar is basically just sitting there at 0-0, just like Red MD, and that's not good at all. Good thing is, even if I would have sent it to the graveyard, you know, I would have, you know, still been able to summon it because I have the Asset, which is light, and the Trag and Red MD, which is dark, so I would have been able to summon it. But before I finish my turn, my opponent quits, so round, well, not really round 2, but second challenger. So I got Convocation, Red MD, Compulse, Light Pulsar, Tefnuit. He sets 1 monster and 3 face downs. DN top decks gives me a top deck Heavy Storm, and I'm just like, that's so broken and so wrong. And he didn't have anything to protect his back row, so I'm like, man, that's messed up. So now I go into Tefnuit, and then I play Convocation. And get the Suman, of course. Actually, at this point, I was thinking of like, should I go into Nepthet and destroy his monster? Or should I just like go into Sue? Because then, I mean, I still have Pulse, so I can still tribute for that. Then I'm like, should I really do that? I was really thinking about it. I really was. But still thinking. Oh, by the way, I do choose Nepthet. I really do. See? Chose Nepthet. So, tribute. Summon the Nepthet. Play the effect. Get the Wattail. Top deck Wattail. Bad. Top deck. Anyway, then tribute the Nepthet. Summon the Pulsar. Nepthet's effect. Get the second Wattail. And Xyz Shulkan. Dragon Pharaoh. And of course, I play the effect. Getting the red. Getting Dr. MD. Of course, I'm waiting for him to respond. I'm thinking about Effect Veiler. He's saying, He said, yeah, he's intrigued. Yeah, he doesn't have Veiler. It's so obvious he does not have Veiler. Anyway, Red MD, then Red MD's effect. If he would be so kind as to let me. SS Nepthet, and again I could have continued on with the OTK, but I said no, stop, let's go attack. It was Scrap Goblin, so I'm like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. So then Pulsar attacks it, and main phase 2, it blows itself up, and well, set Compulse, and yeah, all done. So again, it's kind of like, you know, it's a Hieratic deck with a little Pulsar in there, you know, just to protect itself, bring the Red MD back. So again, the opponent quit. Now against this duel, it was pretty unfair. I thought it was pretty unfair because I feel as though I couldn't get my cards, and it's like, and he goes into, he's running Shien Lock basically with a lot of back row support, and it's just like, he just goes in the first turn Shien, sets 1-2 back row, goes direct, and then just ends his turn. I'm like, jeez, I mean, I get warning the turn after I needed it. Anyway, I mean, I couldn't do anything because Shien would have negated the Convocation. couldn't do anything else. So yeah. So it's just like you can't do anything, and it's just like he summons that again. I mean, he summons that the one that bounces stuff. So I'm just like, I go, okay, I play Dark Hole as the bait, you know, and he negs it, of course. Then I play Convocation because I know you can't neg that. And then I go for the Tefnuit to the hand, send it to Greer, and go for the special summon and bounce. Though I was kind of shocked that he bounced it because I could just summon it again. This is why it took me a little while to do this. I'm thinking like, wait, what? Okay, back to the hand. Then, boom, again. Then he goes Solemn Judgment. I'm like, why did you not do that the first time? Anyway, I got nothing left, and just end turn. And basically that's end game. No, I was just gonna admit defeat, but then I was like, you know, I'm not gonna be a sore loser. I'm gonna let him attack, let him have his fun, then admit defeat because I got nothing. Alright, oh yes, this was a match duel, so yeah. And ironically, the same thing happened 2 times in a row, so this match was kind of unfair. DN kind of screwed me over this time, but it's cool. This is actually the first time this deck has actually lost a duel. Kind of hurt, really did, because it's no longer undefeated thanks to this, thanks to DN. But yeah, I guess it's all right. I'll be fine. So once again, he goes into the first turn. Shien, 1, 2, 2 back row and turn end. Alright, so now I go into a set. I try to, because I also have Neb set. So I normal summon a set, and wait, what? Okay, then he plays Solemn Judgment again. He got Solemn Judgment again, and then, well, I don't have anything else. Look, I do have Monster Reborn, but yeah, I don't know why I didn't, play Monster Reborn to get the set. I could have did that again, but I don't know, it was weird. I could have played MST, popped his back row, Reborn into a set, went for it, but then again, it was Nebvet, and I only get level 6s. Which actually, this is what inspired me to get Curse of Dragon, to put that in my main deck. So it's actually kind of outdated just a little bit, because now I have 2 Wattail and 1 Curse of Dragon to bypass the situation that made me kind of lose this duel. So I go into Gores, and again he plays the effect, bounces Gores, and then on his main phase 2, hand to the 6 Sam, pops my token, and I'm kind of screwed again. So I can't play Monster Reborn now because, well, yeah. Anyway, basically that's game. I'm still kind of hurt, but it's cool. It's totally alright. So again, I have nothing. He will neg the Monster Reborn. So I play Monster Reborn, negate, set the Heavy Storm as a bluff, can't do nothing else, and he summons the same darn thing again. So anyway, alright. Good game, peace out, later.